Hi, Sadish here. It's been a long time since I've uploaded anything at all. Sorry, it's been really hectic in my life going from my birthday week Warped Tour to Anime Expo, which had a concert as well. I went to go see Ricky Rebel, and I got to go sing with him on stage. So, yay! And then school, and then a close friend of mine got into a car accident and died, and my mom's been going through chemotherapy, and it's been really hectic in my life, so I haven't had a lot of time to sing. And when I do sing, um, I usually am in my car. So I am at an apartment at my school, so I have a roommate. So I'm trying to be respectful. And my hair, I don't know if you saw it in the last video. I was at a Carmelie Brown blonde, and this is bugging me, sorry. And so the roots got too long, so I did just like a neutral brown washout, so now it's sort of like browny red, and the ends are still really dark. I just recently got a haircut, so yay, that's pretty much it. But I wanted to make this video because I'm sitting here thinking about like what maturity means, and like being older, because technically I'm an adult. I'm 22. You know, I'm an adult, but I'm still in school. I'm still on my parents. I'm still claimed as, as a dependent by my parents. My parents pay for everything. I don't have a job. It's just kind of, I'm still very much like a child, but what's going on? Sorry, my computer is just like, ah! Um, so it's still like I am technically, not really an adult, although I'm living on my own and I can choose to eat whatever I want, which gets me in trouble with my brother, who lives at home and doesn't have a job and isn't in school, and who basically has to listen to the parents. Whatever they say he can eat, he does. Excuse me, because he lives in their house. They have complete control over him, and I don't, because I get $100 a week for food, and I can spend it on whatever I want. And if I want to spend half of that on alcohol, I can. It's my own decision. And so that brings me to like when I was thinking, because I was watching cartoons today. I'm doing laundry, and I wanted to watch cartoons in the middle of it, and just kind of sat there, and I was eating my goldfish. And they're going, how much of like a big kid am I? Like, I'm watching cartoons, I'm eating goldfish. Like, how mature does that make me? And I think how I live it is there is a difference between being old and being a grown up. Like, you can be old, like I'm 22. That's kind of old. I've got friends who are 25 plus, you know. We're adults. We're old, we have jobs, we have lives, we have significant others, but we're still not grown-ups. I'm on the e-board of my anime club, and we basically hopped around to Chinese food and Japanese restaurants and talked about video games and played on our computers and laughed like idiots over stupid things, Played with dogs, like, still not very mature, but at the same time we are adults. You don't have to act like it all the time. And I refuse to be a boring adult. I think and then that defies the purpose of living. Like, kind of like, I want to make this video just about talking about my philosophy, and I'm ADD, so I bounce all over the place, but you guys watch my videos, so you know that. But, my philosophy basically on living life is doing what I want because I can. And doing what I want because I can, because you only have one life, so why shouldn't you do it? So why shouldn't you spend it doing what you love? And I really wish at this point in my life that I had done music, although it probably would be my friend who just graduated with a history and a degree, double majoring in history and creative writing, and she has no idea what to do with it. I mean, obviously I would encourage everybody to follow what they love, but make sure you know what you're going to do with it. Don't just be like, I'm going to get a degree in music. Okay. Well, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to you'll be a teacher? Are you going to work at a music store? Like, what exactly do you want to do with it? And I have friends who work for record companies, or they work for magazines, and they get to go on Warped Tour all summer, and I'm just really, really jealous because I would love to do that. and I'm stuck here with a bio degree, still doing like chemistry, and um, I love biology, I love genetics, and I love what I'm doing, but I went in here not exactly knowing what my field entailed, so it's like, but yeah, so I kind of, because I'm in a place where I'm not exactly thrilled with what I'm probably going to end up doing, which is working for the U.S. government. I want to work for the USDA or like the Forest Service or Conservation Service, something like that. Biology, like research, something like that. And so I'm in this place in my life where I'm not really thrilled with what I'm doing. So I built a fort. You can see behind me. I built a fort. My bed is too high, so I made a fort. Because I am a mature adult, I make my decisions. I wanted a fort. And sometimes I eat my lunch in there because I am a mature adult and that's what adults do. That's my excuse for everything. I'm an adult, I make my own rules. I'm getting these mint chocolate flavored marshmallows that are only 99 cents, and it's okay because they're 99 cents, and I make my own rules, I do what I want. And that's sort of just how I live. If I want to have a peanut butter and jelly and Nutella sandwich, I'm going to make a peanut butter and jelly and Nutella sandwich, and I'm going to eat it in my fort while watching Fairly Odd Parents and eating goldfish crackers and drinking juice out of my Ponyo cup, because I am a mature adult and I make my own decisions. So, like, moral of the story, being old and, like, growing up doesn't mean you have to act like that all the time. I mean, that's the whole point of life, is just having those simple joys, like eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a fort. And if I had a large box, like a refrigerator box, I would be sitting in that too, because I enjoy that. And one of these days, I'm going to take, I bought chalk because it was like $1. And I am like the worst about dollar sections. They always put it in like the front of the store or right next to, the register, so you're sitting there staring at it while you're standing in line. And so, like, I end up with a cart full of, like, dollar items, because my excuse is always, oh, it's $1, but then I end up spending, like, $10, $20 on just dollar shit. Because it's $1, so might as well just put it in my cart. They get me every time. I'm such a sucker, and everything on sale, too. And then it all adds up because it's on sale and you're buying a shit ton, and yeah, that's what happens. I'm an adult. I'm learning. Did you know that buying butter is hard? Like, there's like 60 different kinds of butter, and none of them, they're all like between 2 and 3 cents of each other. So it's like, which one do you buy? And there's cream butter, and there's like butter that's not actually made with milk, and then there's salted and unsalted and creamy and super creamy, and you can get it in the sticks or in the tub. And then do you get real butter or fake butter? Like, does it matter? The fake butter is like $2 off. Like, it's hard. Being an adult is hard. So I'm gonna go sit in my fort and watch the Avengers cartoons and eat goldfish. So that's how I live my life. I just, one day at a time, doing what I like, playing, spending hours on the internet, just, doing what I like and doing what's fun. And, I talk a lot about food. My brother tells me, like, all you talk about is, like, the food. But food is how I live, honestly. You eat every day. And why shouldn't you eat things that you like? Or, why shouldn't you experience life through food? And I think it's mostly just because I'm Jewish, and it's kind of a Greek eater thing. If you've seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, they basically are big baby breeding Greek eaters, and everybody eats and everybody has babies, and then everyone gets together with all their babies, and everyone cooks food and they eat. And it's essentially the same thing for Jewish people, and we just eat everything. And so, like, that's how I knew my mom was feeling better. She was just eating everything. And we went out for Chinese food. And so, like, that's how I experience life, is through food. So that's why I talk about it a lot. And that was why, like, I tend to buy a lot. I buy a lot of little things with food. That's just how I am. And I'm talking too much, but I'm having fun. I actually cool thing, I got a CD in the mail today. I got, It's Fun. It's their CD, their first CD, Some Nights by Fun. And I got it for free in the mail. I don't know what I did. I think I won like a contest on K-Rock. I got a free CD. So, no excuse for not knowing any of their songs now. So that's fun. I think I'm kind of just thinking on everything because, Ricky Rebel just got signed to a major management company, and we're all very, very excited. And he said he feels a tour coming on, and Mama Rebel once said that you're coming on tour with us, and I know my parents are not happy with the involvement I've had in music lately, which is weird because they've always been really supportive of, you know, my wanting to be in music and do music in high school and in my teen years, but I'm in college and I'm doing biology, and it's like, well, you're not allowed to do music because you chose to do science, and it's really, really weird. But I want to go on tour. If it happens, when it happens, I'm going to make it happen because that's what I want to do. You know, if I have to run away from home for a few months, then I will. You know, if I come back and everything is gone, then so be it. You know, everything happens for a reason, and everything is presented, you know, at the right time, and I'm hoping things don't like blow up in my face over this, but it's what I want to do. And I just have to take that risk, because if I didn't, then I'd be questioning my entire life. You know, I could live a perfect life after that, but I'd still sit there, you know, in my rocking chair with my grandbaby on my knee wondering, well, what if I did go on tour? You know, my life could be perfect after this, but I would miss out on that huge opportunity. And so I'm not going to waste it if it presents itself to me. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go. Which means I can't post this video on my Facebook. So I got family on there. So, yeah, it's been my life. I'm kind of considering going to Michael's and getting tattoo paper. And I would need some printer ink as well. So I think I have to double check, but because there's these like printable sheets for making fake tattoos, and I kind of just want to cover myself in fake tattoos when I go home and just see what my mom says. It's fake. They'd be fake. They'd obviously be fake because there's no way I could get like an entire like body full of tattoos in one day. I'd have to do a lot of photoshopping though, so I don't know. But I want to learn how to make GIFs in Photoshop, and I need to do that quickly so I can make shit ton of GIFs for Ricky. Yeah, so all of you, I don't know, I can't remember if I said this or not, but I am officially, I consider myself working for Ricky. His PA has my resume, so I'm assuming. I'm not getting paid, so it's completely volunteer, but he does want to make me the administrator of his Facebook fan page, so that's a big deal. And he pimped out my Tumblr fan page for him, which is F Yeah Ricky Rebel. So not only am I running Rebel Street Team and F Yeah Ricky Rebel, he also wants me to run his fan page on Facebook. So I definitely consider that being a part of the team. Hopefully, when tour happens, I get paid to do something. If that's being at the beck and call of everybody and being everybody's slave girl and running around like chicken with my head cut off trying to make things happen, then that's fine. That's totally actually what I want to do. Is run around, make things happen, and take care of the fans that are camping out. If there are any fans camping out. I'm hoping we're touring with somebody that would have fans that do that, because I really do want to do that. I do want to take care of fans that camp out, because I've done it. My friends have done it. You know, camping out from midnight or from like 5 a.m., 7 a.m. And I feel like, you know, there needs to be somebody to make sure they're safe and okay, you know, make sure they're fed, because you can't leave. You'll lose your spot. So my dream is to take care of fans that camp out by buying Costco muffins and coffee and or orange juice, or like donuts, and like feed them in the morning, and like if there's extra food like backstage, like take out like some sandwiches or something. Or I really don't know what goes on backstage because I've never done it. Train. There it goes. Yeah, so that would be my ultimate goal. would be to take care of fans that camp out. Because they're showing their ultimate devotion by being there at like 7 a.m., being there, for hours on end, spending their entire day sitting there when they don't have to, because they want to be close and because they love the artist so much. So, as somebody who knows people who does it and has done it herself, I would love it. I loved it at Chantal's show. She came out. She gave us Valentine's. So, I definitely would assert myself as the rebel leader, as the street team leader, to take care of the fans if I was given an opportunity. That's what I want to do. Um, so there's that. But I don't even know. I don't even know what this video is. Woo!